All right, now in this video I'm going to show you how to do an indoor rendering. So I'm going to scroll up and go back to my level 1. And typically if you're just going to do a few renderings, it's best to get some of the more common areas of the home, such as your, of course, always, something from the outside front. Then, of course, on the inside, you'll want to get, it's good to get your living room. And it's also very good to get your kitchen. Okay, those are probably the features or the areas that have the most features in a home. And so to do that, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up to the top to the little house. I'm going to click on the pull down arrow and I'm going to select camera. This photo is going to be of my living room, and it's probably good to do this if you have some furniture in there. Only thing I have in there right now is a television set. It would be a much better picture if I did have some furniture, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do this. So I'm going to get kind of an angular perspective kind of from the bottom left corner of the room, shooting out toward the television, these windows, and also showing this area that goes to the back here, out the back door. Okay, and same thing, you want to pull it out to, so that you can see everything that needs to be in the picture. Take it out a little bit further than the wall. That way you can see some things outside. I can actually take it up here and probably see some trees through the window. Okay, and now we're going to adjust it just a little bit. We're going to widen the angle. Okay, I'm going to bring the bottom of the picture down, kind of crop that out a little bit. And that's a pretty decent picture. I probably should stand back a little further. Let me see if I can do that. So I'm going to drag my camera back here some more. And it's also helpful to name your 3D views that you take or that you keep. Here mine just say view 1 through 7, and I'm not too sure what I'm always looking at there. Okay, now on the interior, the camera's really set at the best height. By default, which is 5 foot 6 inches. You could go down a little bit lower. I wouldn't go too much lower, but the thing is you want to make sure that you achieve vertical lines where all your corners and things like that are. And we don't really need to show too much of the roof, so I'm going to pull that down some. And this is a living room view, and I'm going to render this, let you see what that looks like. And again, I'm going to just go draft. I'm going to also put sun and artificial, few clouds, and then render. Give it a minute or two. And now we have a pretty decent living room shot. Again, as you can see, it would look better if I had some furniture in there, but it shows everything that the homeowner would probably want to see, such as, how's it going to look when they're sitting in their living room. You can see the back doors. They know that there's a back door exit there. And next, what we'll do is, of course, don't forget, you need to save to project. And I'm going to just call this living room. Okay, and then of course I'm going to do one for the kitchen. Now when you turn off the rendering dialog and you go back to this black and white picture, don't worry about it. You didn't lose anything. As long as you actually saved, went through the steps of saving that image, it's going to still be there. So again, I'm going to get a camera. And I'm going to come from way far back here and shoot toward my kitchen. And this might be a good picture that if you do have furniture in the living room, you may want to just hide that in view temporarily in order to make this photograph. And the kitchen, you want to really focus on the cabinetry and things. And that's usually what's most attractive to homeowners. And if there was a refrigerator, which I probably should put one right there, that would be good to have in the picture as well. And a range. I don't think I have a range in here yet either. But you see I have all the really neat, interesting features. The island, the other cabinets, or casework we should be calling that. We have this open area here, this open window. And I think I'm really going to change that. I'm not sure if I want that or not, because it's really not looking into anything except for the stairs. But anyway, those are some design decisions I need to make. Now I'm going to render this. Okay, now I have a nice rendering of my kitchen cabinetry, my kitchen area. And you can see lights especially is good to have, so always select the interior lights to have those turned on when you're setting up the dialog. But that kind of shows the client where the light switches, I mean not where light switches, but where the actual lights are at. You see here I have these under cabinet lights, which are pretty cool. Some over here. But that's it. The next video I'm going to show you how to create the cover page for your plans, which is going to consist of some of these 3D renderings.